I've never really told anyone this, but I've always secretly wanted to be on Forbes 30 under 30 list. That is until I read this book. And now I almost don't want to be on that list. What this book taught me is that while it can seem appealing to hit success at an extremely young age, most of the time, specializing in something very early on and putting all of your effort towards it might not pan out how you hope it will. And when it doesn't, you feel like you've wasted all of your effort on that one thing. And then you start to feel behind at a much older age. Because how David Epstein puts it, people who tend to feel like they're falling behind in the short term actually end up getting to those extremely high levels of success later in life. Whereas those who specialize early will hit more success earlier on. They won't get to that highest level. So what this book taught me is that while right now I kind of feel like I'm falling behind and other people are achieving things faster than me, by putting effort into experimentation and trying different things, what I'm really doing is I'm trying to figure out what's the right fit for me. Because while I could just pick something and put all my effort towards it, chances are it's not going to be something I have a natural talent for and that I can do much better than others. The only way to figure that out is by experimentation and trying different things. Now, there are people who happen to find that thing early on. You might have seen that video clip of Tiger Woods at just 2 years old hitting a perfect shot on national TV. And when you see things like this and people having these amazing results at such a young age, it makes you feel like, well, what am I missing? But what you have to realize is that those people just picked lucky the first time. I mean, Tiger Woods was just lucky that his dad put a golf club in his hands when he was 7 months old. Most of us aren't lucky enough to have our parents just happen to put into our hands something that we're going to be naturally talented at. So next time you find yourself thinking, I wish I started this thing earlier, I probably would have been much better at it, I want you to think of Van Gogh, who, just 3 years before he painted Starry Night, literally one of the most famous works of art in history, was told that he should revert to an art class with 10-year-olds because he was so bad. And just 6 years before that, when he was 27, he was told by his former boss that he started too late to become an artist. So find comfort in the fact that the 10,000 hour rule is a flawed assessment, because in 3 years, Van Gogh went from painting nothing that anyone ever cared about or would ever want to painting things that are worth millions of dollars, and some can't even put a price tag on because they're so valuable. It might take you most of your life to figure out what it is that you're good at and what your calling, but once you figure it out, it might not take you as long as you think to get to that highest level. And that's what I find comfort in, because Van Gogh isn't an outlier. David Epstein outlines tons of other stories and studies where there are tons of people like Van Gogh who kind of experimented and bounced around to different things, and then one day they just figure it out and get to much higher levels of success than anyone else who just picked one thing early on and stuck with it no matter what. So next time you find yourself thinking, I'm falling behind, I should have just stuck to that thing when I had the chance, or I wish I would have started this earlier, just remember that sticking to something, even when it's not right, doesn't make you a winner. Knowing when to quit something because it's not right is what will make you successful. So drop the old adage of quitters never win and winners never quit, and adopt a new adage. Winners know when something's not working and to move on to the next thing and see if that works. I hope you guys got some real value out of this. If you did, please tap that thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video.